Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another project pan get ready with me. This is a get ready with me, but the products I'm using come from my 3 different project pans. So the project pans that I currently have going on are my 5-pan rolling style project pan. I also have a pan those eyeshadows happening and a Shop My Stash usage style project pan. So I'm gonna try and use as many products as I can from those 3 projects and see what kind of look I can create. So if that sounds interesting or fun for you, please keep watching. I am going to kick it off with some primer. This is the Professional Primer, and I have this in my Shop My Stash project pan. I do really like this primer because it is like so smoothing for the skin and it keeps you pretty matte, which is nice right now because it is so hot outside this week. It's insane. So we're talking like upper 90s and very, very humid. Not fun. At least not for me. If you like that weather, more power to you. Next is my Born This Way foundation. As you can see, there is like very little left. Like I don't know how much I'm actually gonna be able to get out of here. We're gonna see what we can do with my spatula. But I might have to pull from another foundation because we might actually be finishing this in this video. I may have just spoiled my next project pan update, but that is okay because that's why we're here. We're talking about project pan stuff. I think I'm just gonna use what I have on my face. It's probably not enough, to be honest, but that's okay. This is also a new brush that I picked up from Ulta. It was on sale for like $7. It's a Morphe brush. It's the M4444. It's like a really small like kabuki buffer, and I just feel like I don't wash my brushes enough, and so I tend to like hoard foundation brushes because then I have always a fresh one. So I saw that this was on sale and I bought it. Next I'm gonna put on some of this Morphe eyelid primer. I'm very close to being done with that, which is exciting because I feel like that's been in my collection for a while. Happy to see that we're making progress on other products too that are specifically in my project pans, because that one isn't, even though it is almost done. Okay, next it comes from my 5-pan rolling style project pan. This is the IT Bye Bye Porous Press Powder. I have a pretty large size pan in this. So I'm just gonna pick some up on my brush and then tap it all over my face and also hit my eyes to set down that eye primer. For eyes today, I'm just gonna keep it super simple. So I'm gonna pull Moi Excited from my Alamar Spanglish palette because I always use this shade because I just want to hit pan on it so bad. It's probably going to take like 150 uses or something crazy like that. Honestly though, I think the video that will go up in August with my Pan Those Eyeshadows update will be over 100 uses on this, is my hypothesis, which I think is just absolutely insane. And especially, and I've mentioned this in those videos, especially because like I'm not just using it for like a liner or something. I'm using it for a crease shade, and a lot of times I use it on my lower lash lines. It's being used a lot and it's still taking that long to hit pan. All right, next I'm grabbing Flawed and Odd, which I feel like I have more progress on this shade than I do on that one. And I'm just putting this all over the lid, and that is going to be the eye look for today because like I said, we're just keeping it very, very simple. I'm gonna jump back to my face, and then for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is coming from my 5-pan project pan. And I guess I will say that both of those eyeshadows that I just used came from my Pan Those Eyeshadows project as well. For blush, I'm grabbing my Buxom blush in the shade Dolly. This is in my Shop My Stash project pan. I'm just gonna put this on my cheeks and also over the bridge of my nose. My highlight for today also comes from my Shop My Stash project pan. This is the Urban Decay highlighter in Afterglow. And I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. I will go back to this actually when I do my inner corner on my eye as well. I'm going to use this eyeliner. We're getting very close to it being done. This is in my Shop My Stash project pan. Although it's not really in my Shop My Stash project pan because it's in every rotation. It's basically in its own separate project pan by itself because I just want to finish it up, so I use it all the time. And it just continues to remain in my Shop My Stash project pan. But that's okay. It's been in my collection far too long, although it still performs really good. It just, I'm like so close to it being complete. I feel like I just need to finish it. I am using my Alamar Moi Excited shade again on my lower lash line, just buffing out that liner. And like I mentioned, I'm going back into my Urban Decay highlight with just a tiny little brush, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner, but I'm also going to drag it up a little. I am going to set my face with my Florence by Mills setting spray. This is in, I guess I probably shouldn't talk while I'm spraying setting spray. That is in my 5-pan rolling style project pan. Making great progress on that one as well. Now I'm going to do my brows, which I keep so simple, like 99% of the time. Today is one of those days as well. So I'm just gonna grab this ABH Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. And I figured it kind of like the best way for me to use it. I was putting it on the spoolie, but it was making my spoolies like all like gunky, like really quickly. So now what I do is I actually use this double-ended spoolie and put it on the brush side and brush with my spoolie before and then after I put this on, and it's actually been working out quite well. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and add mascara. Neither one of these is in any of my project pans, so I'm just using the Essence Lash Princess, and then on my lower lashes this is the Clinique Lower Lash Mascara. Okay, last step on today's look is lips. I'm going to start with this Dose of Colors. I think it's like a matte lip cream. I'm not exactly sure what the product is called, but it's in the shade Flirty. This is in my Shop My Stash project pan. And then I'm going to layer on top of that my Maybelline lipstick in the shade Make Me Pink. This is in my rolling 5-pan project pan. And we are very close to it being used up, which is super exciting. So I'm just going to kind of tap this lightly over the Dose of Colors. And then we are going to finish it off with my Patrick Ta lip gloss, and she's an influencer, and I'm just going to place this right in the center of my lips. So that is the finished look. Trying to use up a lot of the products that I'm working on in my 3 project pans. I feel like it's a super easy and simple look, but it's kind of checking a lot of boxes in terms of using the products that I want to be focusing on, and this has kind of been an everyday look that I've been doing, not every day because I switch up my eye look to incorporate other eyeshadows in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project, but it's been a, you know, why don't we call it like every few days look for me, and it's super easy for work and just in general I really do enjoy this look. So I hope all of you enjoyed this video and just getting to see how I'm using my project pan items kind of all together instead of just in separate projects. So hope you enjoyed, hope you kind of enjoyed seeing this one get pretty much used up. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.